Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. First things first, as always, we got yourself your today's matchups. Your first matchup we got for you is Michael Petrius versus Matt Barnes. This is an interesting matchup because they both had to fight for the starting position, the starting small forward position in Orlando last season. Now they're not. Neither one of them is playing for Orlando. Michael Petrius is playing for the Phoenix Suns, and Matt Barnes is playing for the LA Lakers. So Matt Barnes ended up getting the starting small forward position last year for most of the year, but Michael Petrius was still very valuable for Orlando off the bench. Now they're both coming off the bench. They're both getting limited playing time, not as much as they were used to in Orlando, but even Michael Petrius when he was coming off the bench there, but they're both still crucial pieces in each of their teams. I'm going to give this matchup to Matt Barnes. I think Matt Barnes is all around a little bit better. I'm a big Petrius fan, but I definitely think Matt Barnes might be a little bit better there, so I'm going to give that matchup to Matt Barnes. Our next matchup is Jeff Teague versus C.J. Watson. Jeff Teague, backup point guard for the Atlanta Hawks. C.J. Watson, backup point guard for the Chicago Bulls. This is an interesting matchup because Atlanta played Chicago in the second round of the playoffs this year, and Jeff Teague got a lot of playing time, and I'll tell you why. It was because Kirk Hinrich was injured, so Jeff Teague got to start. He averaged 11.8 points per game during the entire playoffs, while C.J. Watson only averaged 3 points per game, 3.8 points per game during the playoffs. Jeff Teague played two rounds. His team played 2 rounds of playoffs, while C.J. Watson's Bulls played 3. So that affects the averages a little bit, but Jeff Teague didn't play very much in the first round of the playoffs, but when Kirk Hinrich went down in the final game of that series, in the Game 6 that Atlanta won to close out the series, Jeff Teague got to start for the second round because Kirk Hinrich got injured in that Game 6. I'm going to give this matchup to Jeff Teague because C.J. Watson definitely when the team is healthy. When each of their teams are healthy, C.J. Watson plays more. Jeff Teague doesn't come in that much if Kirk Hinrich's healthy. But while Kirk Hinrich was not healthy, Jeff Teague went crazy a couple of games, and he scored in the 20s. It was great. And during the season, there were a few times where Jeff Teague got to come in, and he played really, really well. So we can expect a lot from Jeff Teague. I'm going to give this matchup to Jeff Teague. C.J. Watson was very valuable to Chicago when Derrick Rose needed to take a rest, but Jeff Teague has shown more potential, I think, than C.J. Watson has. So I'm going to give this matchup to Jeff Teague. You could check out Dallas versus Miami, Game 3, series tied 1-1. That's tonight at 8 p.m. on ABC. Thank you for watching NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. I will see you next time.